to another episode of RAFE RealTalk, Voices of Victory. This series is about more than just awards, it's about the people behind them. The go getters, the game changers, the ones who lead with conviction and craft with care. And today, we are in conversation with someone who embodies all of that. His story is one of driving meaningful change, nurturing people first outcomes, and staying deeply rooted in values, even while chasing audacious goals. A journey that speaks of balance between ambition and empathy. So I'm glad to have with us Mr. Sumit Dutt, Head Center of Excellence and Business HR, Lifestyle Business. So glad to have you with us here today, Sumit.
Thanks, Akshay. Thanks for having me here. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing great too.
Absolutely wonderful.
Wonderful. So, Sumit, first things first, I think you have been a RAFE finalist 3 times, right? Firstly, making it to the finals in itself is a huge feat, right? And you have also been a winner in the year 2022. You and your team made it to the Chairman's Award, right? So, I would love to hear from you as to what do you think were the feelings that went behind all of this, the adrenaline rush, the butterflies in the stomach. Do you still get that after 3 times being there?
Absolutely. Akshay, you can understand. I have been there among the final shortlist 3 times, but could win only one. You can understand the amount of effort it takes to be there on the dais and put a hand on that coveted trophy. It's not easy.
Absolutely.
So when my name got shortlisted first time for the finals, I felt, okay, I've done something. But at the stage when I was sitting amongst all the final nominees, I saw there was not a single member who was ordinary. They all had done so much of extraordinary work that I felt that will I stand here? And that pushed me to do even better next time. And yeah, I won a trophy, and that feeling is out of the world. And let me tell you, and everyone here, it's not easy. It's very, very, very difficult to become a RAFA winner.
True.
And that's the zenith of all your desires, maybe in Raymond.
So, full disclosure, I think we did it together as a team. We were right there up on the stage together. So, I clearly remember, and as you talk about it, I mean, it takes me back in time where we actually went on and lifted the trophy, right? Now, coming back, I would want to know that what does it entail to make it to the finals, right? I mean, doing it 3 times in a row is not easy. Like you rightly said, winning is another thing altogether, right? But making it to the finalists, the process is so rigorous that, not many of them make it there. So what do you think that it entails?
Focus on the process. That's my message. If you focus on process and keep looking forward for continuous improvement in it, every single day you get better. And that's the mantra. If you're getting better every single day and compound it with 365, you're bound to be much ahead than others. But that's not the only piece. Consistency is also a key. You have to stay glued to the fact that you are doing your role, but what impact you are creating is also essential. So I believe in pretty simple rule. If there is an opportunity and there is an allowance for me to get into that opportunity and contribute or take a part in that, I always do that. I don't hold myself back. Is this my role? What will I get out of doing this, etc.?
Visibility or real impact actually comes from the right intent, right? The
Absolutely.
intent to do that. So there's also this notion, Sumit, that awards come with big numbers. When you achieve the best of the revenue numbers, the best profitability, so on and so forth, numbers are linked to it, right? You and many others out there who have been a part of the enabling functions have also made it to the finals. So what's your take on that? And, is it really a myth, or do you have any other thoughts in it?
See, I partially agree to that. Numbers are important. Outcomes are important. But then, there is a critical factor of winning an award, a RAFE award, these are leadership competencies. Competencies lead you to outcome. Outcome doesn't come automatically. So, while competency is something that you need to possess, you also need to follow a process. So, I would say that follow the process initially. Even if the outcome evades you for some time, it will eventually have to come to you. But you have to stay glued to the process and be consistent. Try to keep improving yourself.
Yeah.
And numbers, um, people say that these are the support functions. I don't call it support functions. I call them enabling functions because without these enablers, it is very difficult
Yeah.
to arrive at those numbers that we are talking about, isn't
Totally,
it?
totally. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Bang on, in fact. So, very interestingly, you also brought in the subject of Raymond competencies, Raymond leadership competencies, right? I mean, they play such a critical role in the talent definition at Raymond. And, this initiative for which you and your team was recognized was actually a cross functional team. All the pieces of the puzzle actually fit in together well, which clearly resembles with our RLCs as well, right? So I think that's a wonderful insight as well. Before we move to the next question, we have a little surprise for you here, Sumit. Can we have it, please?
Wow.
Here it is.
Oh
This is
my
a picture
God,
from the
this is
day,
wonderful, Akshaya.
the trophy in our hands. So I'm
I
sure this brings back a lot of
Oh, thank you so much. You got a lot of compliments for the attire that you wear that day from the prominent and eminent guests there. And this is my entire team. I'm a little emotional about this now.
yeah. The idea was that actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
So
wonderful.
now
Thank
that
you so much.
I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad that we are able to take you back in time. This question, and probably my final question to you, that um if you look back on that specific day, or probably the time from when you were a shortlist to the time you became a winner, or in any of these three times, what is that one special ritual that really stayed with you? Something that left a lasting impression on you, a wow experience that was created for you as a finalist?
Let me talk about the rituals. My rituals are uh, pretty clear, and that too every single day. So I make it a point, I stay glued and focused to the fact that I will create impact to the organization with my work every single day. And by end of it, if I'm not able to do, in my reflection that I do every day for at least 5 minutes, I try to find a reason that why I could not do that today. And next day, it'll be an even better effort to create an even better impact. It's as simple as that, as a ritual. What I want to talk about is being part of this group, no? Become the finalist, be on the, whether on the dais with the trophy or sit amongst the nominees, is a very, very engaging and entertaining journey for anybody who gets shortlisted and goes for the final ceremony. So last year, one day I walked into my house and my entire family was congratulating me, and behind them there was a box, goodie box kept. It had a lot of stuff, and stuff of Raymond, shawl and other things. And then there was a note from our President HR, Mr. Narayan,
Yeah.
um, writing about that he's so proud of me and my achievements, etc. And it was a scroll. I mean, I was dumbfounded to get that. You know what touched me best? My family read that, and since then, I think the respect that I get in my family even became more. So that is the impact that it created in my personal life. And of course, once you get shortlisted and it is flashed everywhere in the company that, look, this gentleman is a final
famous.
shortlist. You're a famous, you're a celeb.
Yeah.
During that time, the spotlight is on you.
True.
You're a celebrity, you live that life.
Yeah, and you deserve every bit of that, right? I mean, making it to the finals, there's barely a few set of people who actually reach there, right? So, and I think every part of that celebration, right from the time you get shortlisted till the time that goodie bag reached your family, right? Because they also have a very, very important part to play in your overall success.
No
So I
doubt
think it
about
was an
it.
effort to actually make them know how important they are, right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing all your professional and personal insights as well, Sumit. It was wonderful chatting up with you, and it was an honor to connect with you.
The pleasure is mine, Akshaya. I mean, thank you for calling me here on this show and giving me opportunity to relive those moments, becoming the finalist, being on the dais, getting the award, chairman's award. I mean, I have goosebumps now
Yeah.
remembering, and not to forget the goodie bag moment with my family.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
again. Thank you so much for joining us. Yet another powerful story, another reminder of the passion that drives our people. This is what RAFE Real Talk is all about: rewinding, reflecting, and reliving the journeys that define excellence at Raymond. More voices of victory coming your way. Stay tuned.